You're doing that thing where you just like sit way over there again.
Exit.
Stage right.
Drop my phone.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from today's title, we are finally doing another Tipsy Get Ready With Me. We are yet to actually have a drink, but we have a bottle of Prosecco. We're going to crack that open, get ready. We are heading to an event tonight, so it's probably just going to be our usual makeup, to be fair. George is already halfway through getting ready.
Yeah. We should have been there like by now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're meant to be in the car on the way there, but
we decided to film instead.
Always late. I will of course leave all of George's links down below. I'm sure you guys know who she is already, but definitely go and check out that.
That was the best thing I've ever seen. You're keeping that in.
I'll also leave linked all of the makeup that we use because we'll probably get a bit lost in conversation and forget to mention what we're using. We're also in a rush, so let's get going.
Yeah. I'm going to do makeup over makeup, cardinal sin.
Are you?
Yeah, because I just don't have the time.
No, I mean, we don't have the time for anything.
Like to take it all off and start again. That is going to, you know me, that will take so long.
Yes.
Do you need my help?
I do, yes please.
Wow, you actually do need my help for once.
I always need you. Are you really scared?
No, because I'm watching where it's going. I've got so much better.
Have you?
I've got so much better with this than I used to be.
Oh, I didn't.
Think about a year ago.
Yeah, true.
That is so true. I would stand in the corner of the room.
We're also going to answer a load of your guys' questions. I asked on my Instagram if you have any questions. If you're new to any of my videos and you've never seen us get ready before, George has a phobia of like popping Prosecco bottles, so hence why she's having a little fit in the corner right now.
I'm not. I get concerned because I've seen them when they just go.
I know what you mean.
It's when people can't get them off, but like now, it's panic.
That is, something just hit me in the arm. I'm not even joking.
That was the explosion. See what I mean?
Something actually hit me. That was intense. This is grape Prosecco, by the way. Have you had this before?
Stunning. Thank you, Lorna.
So nice.
Thank you, Lorna.
Lorna. We love you.
I really like the pink one as well, though.
Yes. Didn't we have that one last time when we spent a little bit more?
Yeah, when we were being extra. Thank you, darling.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
That's random.
For the 10th time this month. What is that in my glass?
Oh no, what is it?
Oh, don't worry, it's come out.
Chin chin.
Cheers, doll. Oh, I got the big glass in the end. Wonderful.
Wow. We should go to a Prosecco tasting thing.
Should we?
I'll get you that for your birthday or something like that.
I'm surprised.
I have no feel like it just thoughts just come out. But would you like to do that or not?
Yeah,
I would like to do for your birthday. I would like us to
Well, don't tell me.
No.
That's not the point.
I would really like us to go to a gig together.
Yes, we need to go and see
someone that we really like.
Yeah. Smith.
Yeah. Oh, that would be great. I'm going to do some research.
Okay, amazing. Can't wait for my birthday present.
I might be really wacky now and do something wild out of the box.
Please do, like quad biking.
Yeah.
For the day.
Paintballing.
I've never been.
My sister did it once and she was covered in bruises. I don't think it's
I cannot imagine Liv paintballing. Okay, let's get a question. I have already filled my eyebrows in, by the way, and I used Nyx Brow Pencil. This is really, why is this not working?
We can unfold the towel, we're just being lazy.
Okay, I feel like since we last did one of these, we've both probably got quite a few new subscribers, so hey guys.
Hello everyone.
Only because like a lot of people have said, how do you guys know each other, how did you meet? And I feel like a lot of you have probably already heard this story, but let's briefly run over it just in case you are new.
Okay.
So, how did we meet?
I watched Emily for ages and I was like, oh, I love this girl.
Didn't know who she was.
I could tell you were quite normal. Not that other people on the platform aren't. But like, I don't know, you just seem like someone I'd be friends with.
Yeah.
Like, really like chill kind of girl.
We're very similar, aren't we?
Yeah, and I also, this was at a time in my life when I was probably more similar to your size as well. Right. So I loved watching your videos because I was like, oh, I'll buy those jeans in that size or I'll buy that top in that. Like, I was like, this is way more useful than maybe watching someone who wasn't the same size as me. So that was when I initially started watching you. Long story short, was invited to this event, didn't know a soul going.
Yeah.
Was petrified.
It's quite a big event. It was
Lipscomb's Beauty Bay launch.
Yeah, which seems like so long ago now.
I know, right?
It was.
Yeah,
Year and a half? 2 years?
It was October of 2018.
Yeah, so year and a half.
So I basically just messaged them and I was like, hey.
You're like, are you going? And I said, no, I've not had an invite. And then George was like, do you want me to get you invited? I'd love to meet you, da 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 da.
And the rest is history.
I've just wiped that all over my forehead.
Why are you not allowed to?
No, I've done my eyebrows.
Yeah, but it's not ruined your eyebrows.
Sorry.
Goodness, you gave me a fright.
Sorry, I gave myself a fright. I really thought I just messed everything up.
I also feel like we're going to get drunk so easy because you're not eating.
We are, and I already feel a bit...
Ooh, yeah. So, that was how we met?
That was how we met. The rest is history. We went to the event, had a great night, a lot happened, learned a lot about the industry, and we came home.
We came home. We became best friends.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's how we met.
That's how we met.
George
through
messaged
Insta.
me. Which is so great. I love the fact you meet people online nowadays.
Oh my gosh, same.
Because you don't just have to, like, you know, people do online dating, but you can meet friends.
Yeah, that is actually so true.
Yeah, like lifelong friends.
Like everyone we've met in this industry, we've met actually technically through Instagram or something.
Or if you watch them, like... Also, I know loads of people, like, if you watch someone and you feel like you're very similar, Han, I think a few of her friends she's met through them being subscribers. Like, just message people. I love speaking to you guys on Instagram.
Yeah, same. I feel like we're all like friends.
Yeah. So just message them. Like, my DM's always open. George's always open.
Trust me, they're more than open.
Especially if you're a boy, message her. No, I'm joking. How do you maintain a healthy lifestyle? God only knows. I wish I knew.
Same. Prosecco. Prosecco a day keeps the doctor away.
Does it?
Yeah. I read that once.
What on
I actually learned that once at school.
On a meme page.
They told me that. Like, the more Prosecco you have, the happier you are.
Isn't it? An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
No. You've got that wrong.
Definitely Prosecco. Okay. What top are you wearing? The straps look so nice. Should we quickly go through our outfits?
Yeah.
Yours is cute. I love this.
Oh, everybody knows on my bra. That was part of my outfit.
Mine is a Pretty Little Thing shirt, a white fox. No, not white fox. Mesh key little top. And Pretty Little Thing joggers.
This is PLT. The shirt.
This is.
I love it.
I love it.
It's really cool.
I also love your hair right now.
Thank you. I'm a Pretty Little Thing.
Little cold. I have that as well. It's great.
Yeah. I know I keep exiting stage right, but I forget things.
See you later.
I'll be in and out of this video, everyone.
Please, can you spray some of that spray because it smells so nice.
The Brazilian one?
Yeah.
You know they do Brazilian bum on cream?
Yeah, but I don't know what that is.
It's like a moisturiser that smells like this, but better. And they do one of these with a shimmer, and my sister has it for the summer.
It's so good.
It's such a good holiday thing.
Same.
I bring it on my holiday and
Oh
it's
my
just...
god, I love it. I literally love it.
Ow! Did you just burn yourself?
Oh my god, so bad as well.
Oh my god, Em, I was like, please be careful. Are you being serious? You need to go and run your hand with the cold water.
It's fine.
Put that can on,
It's
it's
fine.
freezing cold. Oh my god, did you really? What, you rested your finger on there?
No, I tapped it, but it's so hot.
It's 195 degrees.
I'll be fine, don't worry.
Look, it's left me with a scar. And now you're gonna have one.
Prince! So, this is a really interesting question. Someone has asked, how should I deal with my boyfriend's mum being very opinionated on our relationship?
Ooh,
That
this is
such a
really
tough one.
difficult.
Like, it really is difficult.
How do you do that? Like, as in,
I'd
how
love
do
to
you
know
navigate
what
that?
way, though, that she's opinionated.
It is.
Because is it like, I don't know, what way could it be?
Well, it could be like in a mean way.
Like, as in, what does she pick up on? The
She
way
could
that
just
you
be
speak
very
to each
protective
other.
of her son. You know, some women are extreme. Well, most mothers are protective.
Yeah, or some people are like, oh, don't talk to each other like that. Or like, and if you're having a joke and they just don't know your relationship, then I don't know, sometimes that can get a bit annoying. Or
yeah,
it could be,
or maybe it's just new for her. Say this is her son's new girlfriend or first girlfriend.
She's just really like,
just whoa, because he's probably like really into her,
Yeah.
and she might just be a bit like
a bit interrogating, a bit like, oh, what do you do?
They worry
What's
about
your
people's
job?
intentions as well, don't they? Like, as a mum, I guess that's what you do. But that's a really difficult space to navigate, because say you feel like she is maybe not vibing you.
Yeah.
How difficult is that to go to your boyfriend and say, I don't think your mum vibes me?
Yeah. And what would he do
And
about
what was
it?
he supposed to do?
It's his mum. Like, whose side do you
And he
choose?
could get very defensive because he could think that you're attacking his mum.
God, it's very
That's a
tough.
very difficult situation.
But I really want to know how
What you
she's
do.
being. What is it? Opinionated? Yeah, opinionated. Like, is it
that sounds
about-
better than like negative opinionated, because opinionated means she just has a point of view which you can always change.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you kind of know what I mean? And
Yeah.
she's not being like outright rude. I think talk to him, but approach it in a very like calm manner. Like, just maybe like, oh, like, you know, do you think you're...
Mum thinks this.
Yeah. I also think maybe like initially she's like that, but over time the more she gets accustomed to the fact that you are sticking around,
Yeah, she probably just
and you're
gets
not just
used to it.
fleeting, that maybe then she'll warm to you a little bit.
Yeah. If it is like opinionated on a really petty level, then just try your best to like ignore it. Just
I know.
take yourself away. Like, if you go around here, just go up to your room, just spend some time with your boyfriend or whatever. Like, just try your best to ignore stuff like that, because I know that a lot of people can be quite petty.
Sounds so awful, but I almost think it's kind of a common problem for a lot of people. Like, obviously you're really lucky, I feel like, if you get on with your in-laws, quote unquote. Like, you do always, it's kind of like a running joke, isn't it? I feel like globally, people are like, all the in-laws, or that they sometimes, you know, clash a little bit.
Holy Grail makeup products.
Holy Grail makeup.
Yeah. What did I say? I literally just said it.
Okay, we both have the same powder Holy Grail.
Mm.
Sat right here.
Laura Mercier translucent powder. It is spenny.
It is spenny, but it lasts, like, honestly, that powder lasts me so long.
Yeah.
So it probably actually works out not horrendous. Another holy grail of both of ours is a NYX Brow Pencil.
Yes.
We have a few the same that I literally just, don't change them out.
A lot, because also this. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, this is our fave.
Too Faced.
I don't need to get that on your job.
Born This Way concealer?
Yeah, Born This Way concealer.
And also I now use the foundation, which I love.
Yeah.
Again, it's quite expensive, and like, whereas this is a good investment and it lasts a long time, these run out.
They do.
Like, quite quick as well.
They do.
If you don't want to fork out this much on a translucent powder, then the Rimmel, I think it's the, I want to say it's the Stay Matte one, but it's the loose powder. It's so good.
I've never tried that.
But it runs out quicker than this.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That honestly lasts me, like, legit,
So long.
it genuinely lasts me so long.
You just don't need that much at all. Like, it is really good. So, yeah, that
little goes a long way.
And MAC Velvet Teddy.
MAC Velvet Teddy, and also MAC Soft, not Soft and Gentle, sorry,
Give Me Sun.
Give Me Sun. Give Me Sun.
And to go all nighter.
Yeah, we have a lot of the same staples, I'd say.
Yeah, literally. I know that was a lot of options, but they are honestly really great
But
products.
they're definitely holy grails for us.
Oh, she also said, I love you both. We love you too, love you. I have my driving test on Monday and I'm so nervous. Any tips? Would love advice. God, it literally feels like an eternity since I did my driving test.
It was so long ago for me.
I was 17.
It was 7 years ago for me.
6 years ago for me. That is crazy.
Because I remember that day very clearly.
I don't, it's really blurred to me.
No, I remember it pretty
I
clearly.
just kind of blocked it out. I nearly failed right at the last minute.
So
I was driving down the road. Do you fail if you stall?
No, but it went haywire,
Wow.
is what I mean. It caused it to go off the rails.
Yeah,
like,
that's what happened
it
to
threw me.
It was like one little thing just turned into like a massive nearly failure. By the way, I know you've asked for advice on how to like not be nervous. Don't let this put you off because you'll be absolutely fine.
Great.
But I love how we're about to download these horror stories of how we nearly failed. Yeah, we turned down the road to where the test centre was. Like, I was literally in the last 2 minutes of my test. Basically, it's really hard to explain, but long story short, there was 2 roads here and there was like a road in and a road coming from this way. So there was a van coming out of the road that I was about to pull into.
Yeah.
And it was school time, so there were school kids and they were trying to cross the road.
Yeah.
So this van waved this boy across on a bike, and they actually say you should never like wave people across the road, because if they get hit, it's your prerogative because you wave them across. Do you know what I mean? So he waved this kid on a bike across, and I didn't see that until I just started to go, and then I immediately saw it, and me and the test person slammed the brake on at the same time. But if I didn't slam my brake on, then I would have failed, because he would have thought that I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah,
and he would have had
to make sure,
use his controls. But yeah, and I literally said to him, I was like, oh my god, like I was on the edge of tears because I knew it would be a fail, and I was like, I did see it, I promise I saw it, like we literally braked at the same time. I was like freaking out. Yeah. He was like, it's fine, but obviously they're not allowed to say anything.
No, they have to keep very like...
Yeah, and then we got back and I don't think they even put it down as a minor.
Right.
So I didn't get any minors.
Because it probably wasn't your fault you had to emergency stop.
Yeah.
You don't get a minor for an emergency stop if it's within your right.
Yeah.
But
so
you get what I mean.
I was fine, but it was a bit...
I think there's too much pressure on passing first time.
Oh god, yeah. So
absolutely. What I mean is I was lucky, you know, I had a nice guy and it went smoothly and I passed first time I did my driving test. Yeah. That's irrelevant. No one really remembers if they pass second, third, fourth, fifth. You can do it again if it all goes wrong.
You can do it 9, 10 times.
I think the pressure that people put on themselves to like pass, I've got to pass this first time, kind of makes it really like just so much more, you know. Also, like when you're actually in the test, just try and treat it as much as you can as driving with the driving instructor.
Yeah, and me and my driving instructor did so many like fake tests, so I knew what to expect. And he was really like serious in them. Yeah, very like,
which is good because then it gives you a chance to get a bit of practice. Yeah, I was really lucky. Mine wanted a chat with me.
Wow.
We spoke about his daughter going to Zante. We spoke about the fact he had a Shih Tzu. We had a proper, we were chatting the whole time. And then at one point I was very, very panicked and heavy breathing. And he went, calm down, you're doing a really good job.
Oh my god.
He was a very nice man. And I judged him at face value because when he came out, he was this little grey-haired man and he looked really angry. And everyone in the room kind of looked at me like, oh, like you've ended up with him
out, don't they?
one by one, and they call you one by one.
Yeah, and you're like, who am I going to get?
Literally. And everyone looked at me and I thought, right, I've got this guy that's going to fail me. And I was already really negative. It just goes to show, do not judge a book by its cover, because he was a lovely, lovely man.
There you go.
The only part of the test I struggled with was reading somebody's number plate.
Because you can't see anything.
I was like, YT? You know how they say it so casually? He was like, oh, can you just read that number plate for me?
You're like, no, I can't see.
That's miles away. I'm like, is that the distance?
Also, when in your driving time, have you ever read someone's number plate?
No, but I guess it is to check your eyesight. Alright.
Yeah, fair.
I'm sorry.
That is the most aggressive spray I've ever encountered.
The way I spray it, or you mean the spray?
No, the actual spray itself. Why is it like that? Like, calm down, little spray. Right. Do you want your alcohol?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's like the top of my head. I'm literally baffing so much already.
Don't worry. Once we're late, we can't be any later.
That was you that told me that, wasn't it?
Famous last words. We're going to answer this question because we just did a live.
We did a live.
We joined the world of lives. And we're loving
Instagram,
it.
if
Yeah,
you
on
wondered.
Instagram. Literally loving it. It's like...
Funnest thing ever.
Because we just get to speak to you like real time and it's so fun.
It's so much fun to see the comments like instantly coming in. Like,
yeah.
I was loving it.
So we literally just did a live on George's account and I think this girl asked the same question, but like long story short, phone cut out. We had some issues.
Yeah.
And I feel like she didn't get the full answer to the question.
That's true.
So
my phone died.
So she says, being left out of my group of friends at uni, when I asked them about it, they said it's because I don't fit in with them / know some of them well enough. Yeah, so
rude of people. Like, imagine being with a group of girls and them saying, oh, you can't come with us to go and see.
Because you don't know us well enough.
Yeah, because you don't know them well enough. Or I won't know them unless you let me introduce me to them.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem like they're giving you the chance to
even get to know this other group of people, which is odd. They're either really protective over them for whatever reason, or they're just mean, which to be honest, both of which they sound relatively mean.
Well, so we were saying like maybe this is your chance to just go and meet other people.
Yeah.
Like they don't sound like they're being the best of friends to you.
Yeah.
And I just think sometimes you don't need people like that in your life, or not sometimes you do not
need people like that in your life.
There'll be other people out there that will give you all the time of day and will be so much nicer to you. Like it just takes time to find those people.
It's definitely very cliquey at uni. I think no matter what anyone says, there's definitely groups of like the cool kids and then
really
like, maybe the kids
literally
that...
like high school.
Yeah, I found it to be, I went to a sixth form that was an all-girl sixth form, which I found 50 times less bitchy than my university first year. I lived on campus at the University of Nottingham. I was in Ancaster Halls.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to Ancaster Halls. I had a great group of girls that I'm friends with now, that I lived with, that I love. But it wasn't like smooth sailing. Like I definitely came across people and just thought, sorry, what?
Yeah.
Some of the things
you
that
do
would
in the
happen,
workplace, like.
But some of the things these people would go after each other's boys. They would, you know.
Wow.
I can say sleep with them. You're trying to ones. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
They would sleep with each other's boy. Like I'm sorry. Like it just wasn't. I was really shocked by it. A lot of the behaviour. I struggled with it so much. I mean, I talk about university in such a good way now because I had the best last year.
Yeah.
I think had I not had that like amazing last year experience, I don't think I would speak about it in such a positive way.
Really?
Probably
like
not.
The whole experience.
Probably not. I loved my degree and that carried me through first year. I didn't love first year. I didn't love living in a dorm like type situation where you all sat and had dinner together, and it was a little bit like, where do we sit? You know, if I went in with one other girl, we were a bit like, oh, where do we sit? Can we sit on that table with all of those 6 of those girls who are all wild and do crazy things? And I definitely didn't feel like I fitted in.
God.
And I don't think that's necessarily some people's intentions. Like I think if those girls knew that now, that was how I felt in that dining room, I actually don't think they weren't like malicious people. Like I don't think they would have been like, that's exactly how we intended you to feel.
No. Yeah, I get that. I don't think anybody sets out to do that. If you do, you're some type of person and Jesus Christ, you need help. But
I think I don't know what year you're in, but I do think it calms down after first year. People want to be the cool one in first year. They do. They want to be known as like literally B-Knock, big name on campus. Like everyone knows that's the thing, and you come out of that experience and you cringe. But when you're in that lifestyle and you live that every day and that's your bubble, it's very But there are good people. You just have to find them. Like. And I didn't find some of my really good people until third year. Some of my closest university friends, I wasn't as friendly with them until third year.
Really?
Yeah.
So I mean, it just takes time.
Yeah. Like what we said on the live, put yourself in situations that allow you to meet more people.
Yeah.
So.
Like hobbies. Isn't there like.
There's societies.
Yeah.
So say that group of girls are not allowing you to come with them to meet this other group of girls. Okay, fine. Good riddance, whatever then. I think go and do like a social like type thing. So you can join so many different clubs. There's like honestly everything you can think of, there's a club for it. It's actually quite amusing. Like puppets, like...
You know I have a phobia of puppets, I don't think you know that about me. So that
sorry, that was
for me.
But like what I mean is it's that obscure. There's a society for anything that you can think of. Polo, ice skating. So there'll be something like in that sense.
Yeah.
Or like I would say... I met people even like on my third year degree because I was put in new groups of people and I've never spoken to them before.
And it's such a big, uni is such a big place. Like there's so many people that you will not know even go to that uni yet. Like you just have to find them.
Defo. And I think say you're in like lectures with a girl that you get on really well with, just hypothetical, but you only do your work together. So maybe you go to the library together and maybe you're in lectures together. Why don't you say to her like, oh, what are you doing on Friday? Should we go for a or should we go out together on Friday night? And then you'll meet her friends through like.
It's like a
chain,
effect,
yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna spray this again.
You look like Jack Frost. What are you going to do about that?
I'm flipping it over. Anyway.
And you're blonde, so it's fine. That's
So
what
like
happens
I'm
when
doing
I use
this.
it. That's why I can't use it.
Like I'm doing that.
Right, okay. You'll be fine.
But yeah.
And we're going to a club, it's dark.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that? I do my
Yeah.
makeup and I'm like, oh, I don't really like that.
No,
like
I don't
what
with
look
my
like.
clothes. I'm like, is it see-through? And I'm like, oh, it's dark.
Oh, okay. How to stop comparing new guys to your ex. It's been years and my ex has already moved on. This is so relatable.
How to stop comparing what new guys to my ex. Okay, I get this. I can relate.
Okay. George can relate. Can we say that?
Yeah.
George can relate.
I can relate.
We can say that.
I think that's really normal though. You know they always tell you like, oh, you really shouldn't compare, but it's like, surely
How
do
can you
everything.
not? Yeah.
Say you have dessert, right, at Zizzy's,
Right.
but the week before
Wow,
you had
good
a
choice.
great dessert at the Ivy.
Yeah.
You're gonna compare the desserts.
Yes.
You're gonna compare. You're
Yeah.
gonna think back and you're gonna think, this was a nice chocolate pudding, but I preferred the one that I had last week.
Yeah, I preferred that chocolate bomb that they do, which is unreal, by the way.
How can you not compare? I don't know. Am I being ridiculous?
No, I think that's so true. If you broke up with your ex for a specific reason, and there were so many other things that you did really love about them, you're always going to want to find them in that next person. Do you know what I mean? Because they're like the qualities that you miss. Like, you could break up with someone, but it doesn't mean you hate everything about them.
Yeah.
So it must be hard. But then ways to stop comparing.
Well, I think you have to remind yourself that every single human being is individual and unique, and
Yeah.
you're never gonna recreate that experience that you had with that other person because it's a new person that you're with now.
And there'll be worse things about that person. There'll be better things about that
this
person.
new person. Yes. You want something fresh anyway. You don't want to rehash there's a reason why it didn't work out with the other person, so
Yeah.
you don't want necessarily exactly the same because you're not with them.
No.
So is that fair?
I think that's fair.
I think so.
I literally can't do anything when I'm drawing my eyebrows on.
We're just gonna be so late again.
Should I put eyeshadow on? Should I
Why
push
not?
the boat out today? I never wear eyeshadow. Ever. Today's the day, kids. We're doing it today. Do you know what? I've been really getting into blush lately.
I'm glad.
I never usually use it because I've got
Took me a
such
while.
red cheeks.
Same.
But then I'm like, I put makeup on it, so they're obviously not red once I put makeup on it.
Yeah, that's literally what it means. And I almost think it helps put your foundation look a bit more natural.
Yeah.
Do I go and get my makeup bag?
Yes. Amazon.
You're a lunatic.
I know.
Where has Emily P gone?
She's left
The building.
the building. That is scary. They need to sort that out, Batiste.
What, is it a bit too aggressive for you?
It's
I quite
so
enjoy
aggressive.
the aggressive nature of it. I am going to brush these out, everyone, but I'm
So at
just
the back of my throat.
kind of letting them set for a minute.
I think it looks great like that.
Really?
I look like Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, darling. Marilyn.
She used to be on your wall.
She did used to be on my tender because I
Everyone
thought
used
she was
to.
there. She's gone.
Everyone used to ask where that was from.
That was from Home Sense, I believe.
Was it? I'm literally just going to put one colour all over my lid. Is that wild?
No, not wild. Sorry, I'm trying to cover up these spots and it's going to take a really long time. Those can see me struggle, do you? Okay, someone has asked us, what do we think about clothing brands showing... Okay, sorry, let me rephrase that.
Restart.
Do you think clothing brands should show clothes on a more range of bodies like ASOS have?
100%. Oh, okay, like ASOS have.
Like-
because that, I was about to say that's the first time I've seen it.
Same.
And it was so great.
So
As soon as I
great.
saw it, I was like, yes.
Feel for the brand.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Like, instead of it being one photo shoot, it's like, it could be 4 or 5.
Which costing is more, like there's multiple aspects to that. Like it's not just like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a lot of work. That for the brand, it costs them a significantly amount more money. So I think even if they did it, for example, on like, I know it's not perfect and it's not ideal, but even if they did it, for example, on a size 6, 12, 16,
Yeah.
20, just to give you an idea.
Yeah, rather than every single size. I think what's also
And rather than
more
every single
important-
size being a 6,
Yeah.
it would be helpful to see.
But I think also it's more helpful to see different body shapes.
I agree.
Because, like, if
Then
you're
the
a certain
size.
body shape,
I agree.
you're still going to be that shape whatever size you are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for example, I don't necessarily, I can't really buy skirts, especially if they have like poppers at the front, because I have wider hips.
Yeah.
Whereas the girl that's wearing it, she may be a size 10, but she may have slimmer hips.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work for me.
I totally get what
So
the
I
point
think
you're making.
all the different body, because there are like a set, almost like a chart of body shapes, like as in pear
To a
shape,
degree,
hourglass
yeah.
shape, obviously very generic, but I do think if they found girls that fit every single shape, give or take,
Yeah.
it would be a lot more useful.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. I really do.
It's all about like how the style fits you and your body.
Yeah, and there's certain things that we wear that we know we just feel more comfortable in because it just flatters our body in a better way.
Yeah, absolutely. It would make it a lot more easy to shop. But you know what? That's where YouTube comes in. Because watching people's hauls that have a similar body shape to you is literally like so so
100%.
useful.
That's what helped me so much.
Yeah.
Like I would always YouTube a haul of a brand before I went and bought anything, and just kind of see what someone maybe who looked kind of similar to me looked like in the items, and then I would go on to buy the stuff.
These blend out so nicely. I'm using the dropped it, Urban Decay Naked Palette, the honey one. It's so good. I love the colours in this. Even though I never wear eyeshadow, so that's ironic. Go for it, mate.
We've decided we're gonna just chat generically and authentically from our souls, from our hearts. So, I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on this year's Love Island. Ratings.
You didn't watch it, did you?
I did, but not religiously.
Right. Did you watch the final?
Yes.
Okay.
But again, not even that episode I watched religiously. I kind of tuned in like halfway through.
I get you.
I'd just love to hear people's opinions on it.
I've done it again. I've done it again. Carry on. Continue.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Honestly, don't worry.
Is it the same hand?
Yep.
That hand's gonna look like it's been in the wall. Yeah, I would love to hear what people thought, because my friends definitely didn't watch it in the same way that we did normally every other year this year.
Yeah, I think it's just becoming a bit too much. Like, I'm absolutely fine with them doing it once a year in the summer.
Same, I think they should have left it alone and done that.
Yeah. Do you know what I did like about it? I love being able to have something to watch on TV every night.
In the evening.
Like, I do like that it's on every single night and you can tune in. Do you know what I mean? But
some dramas going on.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm gonna get bored at some point. Like, everyone will get bored.
Yeah. The root of the programme initially
is to find love.
Was to find love, which was a lovely concept. I think it's been over the time that has eradicated, and people go on there for other things now. Although I did think this year they had a really good group of people.
Yes.
It's the social media element that you've never been accustomed to that before, and then
God, yeah, it's the fact they're thrown into it. Like, Luke M is the sweetest human being I think I've ever laid eyes on. Like, he's so genuine and pure, and like, I find it so sad that he's never gonna get that life back.
I know.
But then there's people like Greg who have literally then just like gone home
and wanted that life and just kind of not been as...
Which I kind of think, okay, well, that's a random show to go on if you didn't actually want that out of it.
You know, the old series, people did go on there to find love, and it was a new show, and it wasn't, they didn't know that the exposure they were going to get, whereas now people do kind of know, don't they?
Yeah, 100% they know.
Just a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could never. A lot of people ask that actually, would you ever do Love Island? First of all, in a 6-year relationship, so probably not. 7-year wouldn't go down very well. But no, I just couldn't. I just think mentally it's such a warped thing to go on. It's very weird. And then the fact they're then thrown into like, oh, you're now famous, by the way, like,
and now you should be expected as well to deal with all of this.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's quite
and when
harsh...
people say, oh, well, you've got hate, what were you expecting?
That's just a stupid argument.
I think not people to randomly think they can tell me things that aren't even true.
Completely unnecessary. I get that you're now, like, unfortunately, a lot of your privacy maybe has gone that you had before.
But it doesn't give anyone the right to be
nasty. There's a difference, yeah.
I find that that's the weirdest argument. I'm like, hang on a minute.
Jay?
Yeah?
You filming?
Yeah, come in.
Oh. Bright lights, big city, action.
Boy, more cried out.
Okay, so we just left for a little while. Are you okay?
Nose is so itchy at the moment.
Why?
Sorry, everyone.
We literally just left you guys, but we have finished getting ready, as you can hopefully tell. I was going to go with false eyelashes, but I really can't be bothered. Is that bad?
No.
I feel a bit naked.
You've got great
without them,
lashes.
I've tried to
They're touching your brow. My lashes would never be like that. They look great, they're curled. You don't need them.
I'm wearing this little top from House of CB, belt from Pretty Little Thing.
Pretty Little Thing. I actually really enjoy this belt on you.
It's cute. It's got a little chain.
And I love the big buckle. I feel like that's a bit of you.
Yes, definitely. And rebellious jeans.
I'm wearing Ice at first tone in the style event, just to clarify. This is Zara.
I love that belt. You got that yesterday.
These
are stunning.
A boohoo.
So we are in a massive rush. We need to get ourselves in a taxi right now. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to subscribe if you're new and you did enjoy it. Check out Georgia's links. They'll all be in the description. And we'll see you guys soon in another video.
Chin chin.
Bye guys.